Before the phone lights up, before the inbox begins making demands, before the account balance, the schedule, or the unfinished application tries to tell you what kind of day this will be, pause here. Urgency does not have to be the first voice you obey this morning. Fear does not have to set the pace. We can begin under the quiet authority of gratitude and the steady guidance of God's wisdom. If it is safe where you are, let your shoulders relax. Unclench your hands. Take one slow breath and receive it as a reminder. You are here, God is near, and this day has not yet been decided by a message, a number, or a deadline. You may be heading into paid work, searching for work, carrying the risks of a business, caring for someone who depends on you, or tending a household through labor few people notice. Whatever work is before you, seen or unseen, bring it into this prayer. We will not pretend the pressure is unreal. There may be bills waiting, decisions that feel consequential, opportunities that have not opened, or responsibilities larger than the resources you can presently see. Yet need is not the only truth in the room. This morning is a gift. This breath is a gift. Whatever strength and ability remain are gifts. The help you have received, the lessons you have learned, and the opportunity to begin again are gifts. So we will start with thanks. Then we will surrender anxiety, ask for wise counsel, seek strength for diligent work, choose integrity, request favor without grasping, and pray for provision without treating prayer as a shortcut. We will ask how biblical wisdom should shape today's choices, and before we finish, we will identify one ethical, realistic step to take while leaving the outcome with God. If you would like to pray with this community, you can write, "Lord, give me wisdom for my work today," or leave a brief prayer request concerning work or provision. Let that simple response become part of your prayer now. Father, before I ask you for anything, I want to thank you. Thank you for this morning, for the breath in my lungs, for the abilities I still carry, for every kindness that has helped me come this far, and for the mercy of beginning again with you. Thank you for life itself, Father, and for mercy that met me before I accomplished anything today. Thank you for time still entrusted to me, for every skill learned slowly, every lesson carried out of difficulty, and every person whose patience, encouragement, correction, or practical help has strengthened me. Thank you for shelter where it is present, for food already received, and for the ways you have sustained me through seasons I once did not know how I would endure. Thank you for the ordinary provisions I can easily overlook: clean water to drink, something for breakfast, transportation or a path to walk, work clothes prepared for the day, a desk where a task can be completed, a resume that tells part of my story, and a calendar that gives shape to my responsibilities. Thank you for eyes that can notice what needs attention, for a mind that can keep learning, and for hands that can prepare a meal, answer a question, repair what is broken, or care tenderly for another person. Thank you for every honest opportunity to contribute, whether it brings income, builds experience, supports a family, serves a neighbor, or carries someone through a vulnerable season. Help me not to measure the worth of work only by a paycheck or public recognition. Some listening cannot thank you for a current job. Some are underemployed, waiting for an answer, recovering from loss, or giving their strength to unpaid responsibilities. Meet them without shame. Thank you for the dignity you have given them, for the gifts that remain, for the endurance that brought them to this morning, and for another day in which they can seek help, learn, prepare, and take a faithful step. I do not offer this gratitude to purchase your love. My effort cannot place you in my debt, and disciplined behavior cannot manipulate you into giving me the result I want. You love me by grace. You are not a transaction, And provision is more than a financial outcome. It is also your presence, your mercy, your guidance, and the people and capacities through which care arrives. When I remember previous help, keep me from turning memory into a demand that today must follow the pattern I prefer. Let past faithfulness give me courage to speak truthfully, not permission to presume. You have carried me before, so I can come honestly now. Walk with me through the work of this day. Walk with me through what is visible and what is hidden, through what feels promising and what still feels uncertain. Thank you for what you have already given, and Father, you also know what I am afraid I may not have. I am afraid the income may not be enough, that the answer may come too late, or that the hours I depend on may change without warning. I am afraid of debt that keeps growing, of a business decision that may not succeed, of another application being rejected, and of the cost of caring faithfully for someone whose needs cannot simply be postponed. You know each concern before I can arrange it into words. Nothing is hidden from you. Father, I confess what fear does within me. It makes me reach for control I do not possess. It tempts me to compare my life with someone whose circumstances I cannot fully see. It takes one setback and imagines an entire future of failure. It urges me to decide too quickly, not because the choice is wise, but because uncertainty is uncomfortable. Forgive me when I let panic speak with the authority that belongs to you. Your word teaches me in Proverbs 3, 5, and 6 to trust in you with all my heart, not to lean only on my own understanding, and to acknowledge you in all my ways. I receive that wisdom today. My understanding is real but limited. I can gather facts, examine risks, and make plans, yet I cannot see every consequence. So I acknowledge you in every decision about work and money, in what I accept, decline, postpone, pursue, and place before others. When fear tells me I must solve everything now, remind me that I only need enough light for the next faithful step. Let this trust make me more responsible, not less. Prayer is not a shortcut around planning, effort, counsel, repentance, or needed assistance. It is not a formula that guarantees wealth, protects me from every loss, or turns good behavior into control over results. If I have avoided a hard truth, help me face it. If I need advice, make me willing to seek it. If I need practical help, remove the pride that keeps me silent. Give me peace, not so I can ignore what requires attention, but so I can attend to it without being ruled by dread. Let peace steady my breathing, clear my thinking, and make room for honest questions. Surrender is not avoidance. Trust is not passivity. I release what I cannot command, and I remain available for what obedience requires. When fear tells me I must solve everything now, remind me that I only need enough light for the next faithful step. I do not need to control every outcome to act faithfully today. Teach me now to recognize wise counsel, resist costly haste, and understand what your wisdom requires in the decision actually before me. Father, show me what surrendered trust looks like when a real choice must be made. Your word says in Proverbs 16:3 to commit my work to you, and my plans will be established. So I place my intentions before you, not as a technique for forcing success, but as an invitation for you to correct my motives, redirect my desires, and bring my plans into alignment with what is good. If I am asking you to bless what wisdom would tell me to change, make me honest enough to listen. Your word teaches in Proverbs 15:22 that plans fail for lack of counsel, but with many advisors they succeed. Free me from the isolation that pride can create. When the consequences are significant, Give me access to mature, trustworthy people who will tell me the truth rather than merely echo what I want to hear. Help me receive correction without defensiveness, and encouragement without turning it into certainty you have not given. Proverbs 21:5 teaches that diligent plans lead toward abundance, while haste leads toward lack. Let that wisdom govern my pace. Careful planning does not guarantee wealth, remove risk, or prevent every disappointment. Still, it protects me from treating pressure as permission to become careless. Teach me to distinguish urgency from importance, confidence from presumption, sound counsel from surrounding noise, and a genuine opportunity from an attractive distraction. Walk with me if I am considering an offer, changing jobs, setting a price, signing an agreement, borrowing money, hiring help, making a purchase, or changing a caregiving schedule. These decisions affect more than the moment in which they are made. They may affect a family, a colleague, a customer, a lender, an employee, or someone who depends on consistent care. Keep me from asking only, "Can I do this?" Teach me also to ask, "Should I do this? And can I do it rightly?" Give me a simple filter when my thoughts become crowded. Is this truthful? Is it responsible? Is it within wise limits? Have I considered the people who will carry its consequences? Is it supported by sound counsel? If one of those questions exposes a weakness, help me not to hide it beneath excitement, embarrassment, or pressure. Wisdom may confirm a direction, revise it, or tell me to stop. Give me patience to read the terms instead of skimming them. Calculate the cost instead of assuming it. Write down the options instead of letting them compete in my mind. And consult a mature person who is not captured by my urgency. When facts are incomplete and delay is possible, give me permission to wait. When sufficient clarity has come, keep caution from becoming another form of fear. I do not ask merely for an open door. I ask for the character to enter any door truthfully, responsibly, and with regard for others. And once a wise course is chosen, give me strength to serve that plan with patient, faithful work. Father, the plan may be wise, but it still requires patient effort. Give me strength for the work that is actually before me, not the work I imagine would make me more impressive, secure, or worthy. Your word says in Proverbs 10:4 that diligent hands bring wealth, while slack hands make poor. Let this wisdom call me away from neglect and toward faithful labor, but never let me use it to judge every person facing poverty or unemployment. Circumstances are complex, opportunities are unequal, losses come without permission, and much necessary labor goes unpaid. Keep me diligent without making me harsh. Walk with me as I arrive on time, open the laptop, prepare for an interview, send an application, complete a proposal, issue an invoice, clean a room, or manage a care routine. Whether the task is public or unnoticed, paid or unpaid, energizing or repetitive, help me give it honest attention. Let focus be stronger than needless distraction, consistency stronger than unsustainable bursts, teachability stronger than defensiveness, and completion stronger than endless avoidance. When my phone interrupts, notifications multiply, or social media offers an easier place to put my attention, help me pause and return to what matters. When fatigue slows me, show me whether I need perseverance, assistance, or rest. When discouragement says that one delayed answer makes further effort pointless, help me continue wisely. When perfectionism keeps me polishing what is already sufficient, give me courage to finish, submit, and move forward. Make me humble enough to ask a question before an avoidable mistake grows. Help me receive correction without treating it as rejection. Give me patience to learn the skill the task requires, practice what I do not yet do well, and admit when something exceeds my present knowledge. Lead me to the right instruction or support. I do not need to pretend competence in order to have dignity. I can learn. I can improve. I can ask for help. Teach me a pace that can be sustained. Guard me from careless speed, unsafe practices, and the belief that exhaustion proves devotion. Give me honest breaks that restore attention, boundaries that protect health, and rest that prepares me to return. Diligence is not panic. Faithfulness is not burnout. Human limits are not moral failure, and when I fall short today, keep self-condemnation from becoming another reason to stop. Show me what needs repair, help me make the correction, and let me begin again without excuses or shame. I work faithfully because I am loved, not to earn your love. Productivity does not create my dignity, and effort does not give me control over results. I offer you my attention, my learning, my endurance, and my limits. Strengthen me to do the next task well, to finish what should be finished, and to leave what must wait without dishonesty. And as I work, form more than competence in me. When pressure makes a shortcut seem easier, teach me to choose what is right, especially when no one else can see. Father, deepen faithful work into trustworthy character. Your word says in Proverbs 11:1 that dishonest scales are detestable to you, but accurate weights find your favor. What I measure, report, charge, and promise matters to you. Let honesty govern invoices and time records, prices and expenses, estimates and sales claims. Keep me from hiding behind technical language, selective details, or promises I know I may not keep. Your word teaches in Proverbs 16:8 that a little with righteousness is better than great gain with injustice. Plant that conviction firmly within me. Not every profitable option is a blessed option. If an increase requires deception, exploitation, or broken trust, it contradicts the wisdom I have asked you to give. Make me willing to receive less with a clear conscience, rather than gain more by injuring another person. Teach me to choose what is right over what is easy, truth over appearance, stewardship over impulse, contentment over comparison, and service over exploitation. When pressure suggests that compromise is necessary, remind me that obedience may cost something. Integrity is still obedience when it delays an advantage, closes an opportunity, reduces a return, or requires an uncomfortable conversation. Proverbs 27:23 and 24 calls me to know well the condition of what has been entrusted to me, because resources do not last forever. Give me courage to look honestly at what is available. Keep me from avoiding accounts, obligations, or circumstances that have changed. Help me know what is owed, what can be afforded, what must be adjusted, and where advice is needed. Let accurate knowledge lead to responsible stewardship, not fear or denial. Walk with me through every hidden choice. Help me read agreements carefully, protect confidential information, charge fairly, and pay fairly. Make me dependable in commitments and truthful when expectations must change. Give me courage to disclose what another person genuinely needs to know, even when silence would benefit me. If an opportunity depends on manipulation, false scarcity, concealed risk, unfair pressure, or taking advantage of someone's vulnerability, give me strength to decline it. Where I have already handled something poorly, lead me into correction without excuses. Make me humble enough to seek wise counsel, admit the problem plainly, and repair what can still be repaired. Show me which habit, safeguard, or clearer process should replace the compromised practice. Let repentance become visible in how I act from this point forward. And keep me from using these principles to shame anyone living with debt, scarcity, loss, or financial hardship. Integrity does not mechanically produce wealth, and hardship is not proof of moral failure. Outcomes remain beyond my control. Yet my choices still matter because truth protects trust. Justice regards my neighbor, and stewardship honors what you have placed in my care. Give me clean conviction and freedom from secret compromise. Let me seek provision within the boundaries of truth, justice, and love. Then, with those boundaries settled, teach me to ask for favor without grasping, for relationships and opportunities in which faithfulness, competence, and service can grow. Father, let the favor I seek never lead me beyond the integrity you have formed in me. Your word teaches in Proverbs 3:3 and 4 to hold steadfast love and faithfulness close, and in doing so to find favor and a good name before you and others. Shape my character through that wisdom. I do not receive it as a guarantee that everyone will approve of me or that every request will be granted. Teach me to seek favor as grace for faithful presence, honest connection, and useful service, not as an entitlement to advancement. Walk with me into every room and every conversation. When I enter an interview, meeting, negotiation, review, or difficult discussion, steady my voice and clarify my thoughts. When an application or proposal is being considered, help me present what is true with confidence and humility. Give those evaluating me patience to understand, freedom from unfair assumptions, and wisdom to consider me justly. Help me listen carefully, answer plainly, and respond without pretending to be more than I am. Bless my relationships with coworkers, clients, supervisors, employees, advisors, customers, and those whose decisions may affect my responsibilities or livelihood. Bring trustworthy people into my path and make me trustworthy in theirs. Protect me from treating anyone as merely a connection to use. Teach me to honor their dignity, understand their concerns, keep appropriate commitments, and contribute to relationships where truth can be spoken and good work can flourish. Walk with me into every room and every conversation. Give me discernment to recognize an opportunity that should be welcomed, courage to pursue it with preparation, and restraint when I am tempted to force what is not mine to control. Keep me from confusing persistence with pressure or confidence with entitlement. If an answer is delayed, strengthen me to wait without becoming passive. If a door closes, let me grieve honestly without making rejection the measure of my worth. Do not let me call every success proof of superior faith, or every refusal your final judgment concerning my future. Another person's decision may be important, but it cannot define the value you have given me. A favorable outcome does not make me better than someone still waiting, and disappointment does not make me forgotten. When favor comes, turn it outward. Let it create room for me to solve real problems, serve people well, create honest value, strengthen a team, support a household, or ease another person's burden. Keep status from becoming the purpose of opportunity. Make every relationship and opening a place where love and faithfulness can become visible. And now, Father, broaden my prayer beyond any single room or decision. Through all the ordinary channels by which care may come, provide what is needed for every kind of worker and every form of faithful responsibility. Your word teaches in Proverbs 30:8-9 to ask for the food that is needed, neither the deprivation that may tempt a person toward desperate choices, nor the abundance that may tempt the heart to forget its dependence on you. Form that balanced desire within us. Give us enough for today's responsibilities, and keep both scarcity and sufficiency from distorting our character. We ask boldly because our needs matter, yet humbly because we cannot dictate the means, timing, or form of your care. Provide for those who are employed but still carrying uncertainty. Grant stable hours, fair treatment, safe conditions, adequate pay, and strength for the duties ahead. Help them develop useful skills, understand expectations, and speak wisely when something is unsafe or unjust. Where their labor is overlooked, sustain their dignity. Where change is necessary, guide them without abandoning them to fear. Provide for those seeking work. Lead them towards suitable openings and give them courage to apply even after disappointment. Help them describe their experience honestly, recognize the abilities they can offer, and receive constructive feedback without losing heart. Bring supportive contacts who share information without manipulation, and give endurance when waiting stretches longer than expected. Let delay become neither shame nor surrender. Provide for business owners, contractors, and independent workers. Bring honest customers, sound decisions about cash flow, wise pricing, reliable partners, and clarity about which opportunities are sustainable. Give them the ability to meet obligations to employees, suppliers, families, and communities. When resources are tight, help them communicate truthfully, seek counsel early, and refuse decisions that transfer hidden harm to someone with less power. Provide for caregivers and those whose labor keeps a household functioning. Give physical strength, needed respite, appreciation, supportive people, and practical resources. Meet those tending children, aging relatives, ill family members, or people with disabilities. Remind them that service unseen by employers or markets still carries dignity. When weariness becomes deep, send help that is dependable, respectful, and safe. Father, you know the needs behind every request. Food for the table, secure housing, transportation that makes work possible, medicine, childcare, guidance through debt, and emergency assistance when ordinary resources cannot cover an urgent cost. Give wisdom to recognize legitimate help, courage to ask without shame, and discernment to avoid offers built on deception, exploitation, or impossible promises. Provide through honest labor, caring community, wise counsel, appropriate assistance, useful creativity, generous hands, and unexpected but ethical opportunities. We will not tell you which channel you must use. Make us attentive enough to notice what you place before us, and humble enough to receive care through others. And where we currently have enough, keep us from assuming provision ends with us. Show us whose burden we can lighten, what resource we can share, what introduction we can make, and what practical support we can offer with wisdom and respect. Let generosity protect dignity rather than purchase influence. Thank you for hearing needs that are spoken, and those too heavy to explain. We leave the means and timing with you. And now, Lord, show each of us what faithfulness looks like in the next few hours. Father, bring this prayer close enough to become obedience. Your word teaches in Proverbs 16:9 that the human heart plans its course, but you direct the steps. So help me plan responsibly, without pretending I can see the entire route. I may not know how the opportunity will unfold, how another person will respond, or what will change tomorrow. But I can ask what faithfulness requires now. Quiet the pressure to solve everything at once. Show me the clearest need before me. Show me which decision is actually mine to make and which outcome belongs beyond my reach. Then reveal one useful action that is honest, proportionate, and possible today. For one person, that step may be sending the application instead of waiting to feel completely confident. For another, it may be calling a mentor, reviewing the budget, following up on an unpaid invoice, or asking a supervisor to clarify an expectation. It may be revising a proposal, requesting assistance, correcting a record, or scheduling needed rest before making a decision while exhausted. Do not let the number of possibilities become another reason to remain still. Make one responsibility clear. Keep me from choosing an impressive intention that has no time, no shape, and no cost. Lead me toward the smaller action I can honestly complete. Help me decide when I will begin. After this prayer, during the next break, before midday, or at a specific hour I can realistically keep. Let commitment become concrete without becoming frantic. Together we pray, Lord, show me the step and help me obey with peace. Let me be quiet for a moment and listen without forcing an answer. If the responsible step is to act, give me courage to begin. If it requires repeated effort, give me patience to continue. If new information reveals that my plan should change, give me humility to adjust without calling adjustment failure. And if the wisest action is to wait, gather facts, or seek counsel, keep me from mistaking careful restraint for avoidance. Waiting can be faithful when moving now would be reckless. Let it remain active, attentive, and open to truth. Free me from measuring faith by the speed of the result. An immediate answer does not prove greater trust, and a delayed response does not make obedience wasted. My responsibility is not to manufacture certainty. It is to take the next wise step with the knowledge, counsel, strength, and opportunity presently given. Thank you that I do not need control of the whole future to act faithfully today. I name this step before you now, along with the time I intend to take it. Walk with me as I begin, persist, wait, or adjust. And once I have done what is mine to do, teach me to release every answer, reaction, delay, and result back into your hands. Father, I have named the step and placed its timing before you. Now I surrender what follows. Thank you for hearing every request, including those I could not express clearly. Thank you for staying near, for correcting me without casting me away, strengthening me without teaching me to depend on strength alone, and guiding me without revealing every result in advance. I do not claim that every circumstance has changed. I thank you because I do not enter unchanged circumstances alone. I commit to you my work and every application still awaiting an answer, every responsibility within my business, every need within my household, and every decision involving money. I commit my conversations, obligations, unfinished tasks, and the faithful action I have chosen. Purify my motives, govern my methods, and help me complete what belongs to me while leaving with you what never did. Walk with me into the approaching day. Walk with me through the commute and the kitchen, through the workplace and the hours spent before a screen. Walk with me into the interview, the meeting, and the care task that asks for patient attention. Be near when I make a purchase, receive an unexpected call, or sit in a quiet moment with no new answer. Whether the day moves quickly or seems to stand still, keep my heart attentive to your presence. If rejection comes, guard me from letting it rename me. If success comes, preserve humility and gratitude within me. If delay comes, sustain patient courage without letting me become careless or bitter. If opportunity comes, give me wisdom to examine it and character to receive it rightly. If correction comes, make me teachable. Help me listen, repair what should be repaired, and grow without hiding behind shame or defensiveness. Let my diligence remain gentle, free from frantic striving and contempt for human limits. Let my integrity remain firm when compromise appears convenient. Let favor become service rather than status. Let counsel deepen wisdom rather than replace responsibility. And let every provision I receive awaken gratitude, careful stewardship, and generosity towards someone whose need I am able to meet. Thank you for the gifts counted before the needs were named. Thank you for meeting anxiety with truth, pressure with wisdom, weakness with strength, and uncertainty with a responsible path forward. Keep that gratitude alive after every request, whether the answer is yes, no, not yet, or different from what I expected. Teach me to recognize your goodness without pretending disappointment does not hurt. Soon the messages may arrive. The balance may change or remain the same. Circumstances may improve, become more difficult, or reveal something I did not anticipate. But they do not have to rule my heart. I will attend to them honestly without giving them authority over my peace. I walk into this day with gratitude, wisdom, diligence, integrity, and one faithful next step. The outcome is yours. Keep me close, make me useful, and let my life remain faithful in whatever follows. I trust you with what I can see and what I cannot. In Jesus' name, amen. Carry this prayer with you now. Begin with gratitude. Choose wisdom over haste. Take the next faithful step and trust God with the result. Prayer does not end when the final word is spoken. It continues in remembered truth, honest work, responsible choices, and quiet obedience. If you are ready to carry that commitment into your day, you may write this declaration in the comments. I commit my work to the Lord, and I will take the next faithful step. Let these words reflect the wisdom of Proverbs 16:3 and 16:9, not as a formula guaranteeing the outcome you want, but as a humble confession that your plans, actions, and results belong before God. If you are facing a need involving work, provision, or an important decision, you are also welcome to leave a brief prayer request. You do not have to explain everything to be supported in prayer. And if someone you know is carrying anxiety about employment, finances, responsibilities, or an uncertain choice, consider sharing this prayer with them. Let it be a simple act of encouragement, a reminder that they do not have to face the pressure without faith or companionship. If Scripture-led morning prayer helps steady your heart, you are warmly invited to subscribe and return whenever you need to pray again. May God grant you wisdom for every decision, strength for honest work, sufficient provision for today, peace beyond the outcome, and the assurance of His presence through every hour ahead.